Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Moods here. Yeah, I am finally back with another video. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but sorry about that. Anyways, this is shelf number 15. So I guess we'll get right into this. First up here is Ideology, DJ Connect, and Idea. This is fucking really dope stuff from a couple years back. Really cool. I remember actually grabbing this at Access Hip Hop in San Diego and having a good conversation about this album. It's really good. Next up here is classic album, in my opinion, LL Scratch, Creep With Me. Got some really dope tracks on here. This is from my homies, I'll Take Her. I always love this record, man. Really good stuff. And then they followed it up a couple years later with an album called Keep It Movin'. Definitely had a totally different type vibe to the record. Definitely was not the same, but you know, it had its moments. I think Get Down, I think, was actually really cool. I can't even remember this album, to be honest. It's been so many years since I've listened to it. Next up is Ill Bill, What's Wrong With Bill, classic stuff, produced by Necro. Everybody knows about this album that's watching this video, so I won't go too much into it, but The Autonomy of a School Shooting, oh man, I love that song, man. American History X. There's some fucking really dope tracks on this album. Really good shit. Next up, The Hour of Reprisal by Ill Bill. This was an album, man, that was so talked about when it came out. I believe in 2008. And yeah, a lot of mixed opinions on it. I mean, like anything that Necro and Ill Bill and those guys put out, I think. But this one really got a lot of mixed reactions. Like, even people that I thought were really going to like it didn't really like it that much. It has a different vibe to it. I think this is awesome record. I love it right from the beginning, man. Like, oh, right from Babylon, man, to like My Uncle, man. I think that song is fucking awesome. But Society is Brainwashed, produced by Primo. It's fucking amazing. So many good tracks on here. I don't know, man. It was one of my most listened albums of that year. So The Hour of Reprisal, I think it's really good. Next up is Ill Bill and Vinnie Paz's Heavy Metal Kings. This album right here, it took me a couple listens to get into it, but I actually really started to enjoy this album. It really did grow on me. I don't know, at first there was something about this album that was bugging me, but yeah, I like it though. And another one that eventually grew on me too was the Grammy Awards. I had a lot of, I think my expectations were a little too high going into this album because, you know, coming off The Hour of Reprisal, I really enjoyed. And this one right here, it took me a few listens, but I really enjoyed this album after a bunch of listens and stuff, and kind of gave it the time it needed, but really good album. Next up here is Ill Biscuit's Chronicle of Two Losers. This is a shelved album that was put out, I think 2000, I don't know what year they actually ended up releasing this, 2006 or something, 5 or something. This is amazing stuff. I highly recommend this. I want to say maybe I did a Funky Friday on this album, but if I didn't, I should have. But this album's really fucking dope. Good mid-90s laid-back hip-hop. Awesome album. Next up, Illogic, Celestial Clockwork. This is probably one of the only Illogic albums I actually enjoy. For some reason, Illogic, to me, is kind of boring at times, but I really enjoy this album. It's just a weird different album. This is not for everybody, but it's good though. I like it. Next up is Illis, the Feel Good Music. I believe Illis is from Connecticut, where my boy FXP is from. This is a signed edition. I like Illis, man. You know, he really does just make that feel good music. Pretty clean stuff, family orientated. Good stuff though. Speaking of family albums, Family First. This album right here was insane with the, if you can see that, insane with the features. We got Ill Bill, Jaylib, we got Esoteric Blueprint, Chewy was on here, Apathy, really good stuff. So I believe Apathy would have been a home state collabo there. And next up here, For Adam by Illis, again signed. Really cool stuff, really good stuff. I enjoy all Illis' stuff. I know he seems to get a lot of hate. Here is a single, The Mask. Pretty cool stuff. Next up here is I Make Mad Beats. This was good. This was really interesting. I liked, a lot of the MCs and stuff that were on here. I don't know, man. I haven't listened to this in a while, but I really remember really enjoying this, so I gotta check that one out again. Immortal Technique's Revolutionary Volume 1. My opinion, classic. You know, classic mid-2000s stuff. Can't even remember the fucking years on these albums anymore. Really, really good political, hard hip-hop. I really enjoyed Immortal Technique's first couple albums. Then he came out with Volume 2, which in my opinion, I think I might have liked a little better. Industrial Revolution with DJ Rock Raider was just fucking phenomenal. Crossing the Boundaries. Peruvian Cocaine with all those features, loved it. Point of No Return. There's so many good tracks on here. It's just Immortal Technique do what he does best. Then he came out with The Third World, produced by DJ Green Lantern. I actually didn't really enjoy this album that much at all. I didn't mind the lyrics and stuff, but the beats were not my favorite, but yeah. Next up, ICP Beverly Kills 5187. Alright, we're gonna get into a long list of ICP albums. I used to be I was never like a hardcore juggler or anything. I just found these guys insanely fucking entertaining because just off the wall crazy shit, man. Maybe it's my horror film roots, but I don't know. This shit was just, it's not for everybody. I understand if people don't like ICP, but I'll show these off for the ICP fans. The Terror Wheel, another EP. Pretty interesting, weird stuff. I'm actually missing the first two Joker cards. If you're familiar with ICP, Carnival of Carnage and the Ringmaster. I actually left those at a buddy's house years ago and I never got them back, so I've never gotten them back. Never rebought them or anything. So this is the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. I believe this is the third Joker card. This had, some pretty popular songs actually on it. Not bad. Then we got The Tunnel of Love. I always thought that album cover was fucking hilarious. Another EP, Ninja. Then we get into I believe this is the fourth Joker card, The Great Malenko. I really enjoyed this album, man. Really good stuff. Halls of Illusions was really cool. Hocus Pocus. Some pretty interesting stuff, man. Like I said, not for everybody, but... then we got The Riddle Box. This was like a mainstream album put out by... I don't know who the fuck put this... I don't know. It was like a major label album that was put out. Good stuff, though. Riddle Box. Dope shit. Then we get into the Bizarre double record with some really interesting cover art and stuff. It's another one. Really interesting, weird stuff. Then we get into the Shangri-La. This was part one of the sixth Joker card. So their sound was completely different on this record. I always remember what the fuck is the name of that song? The Homies song on here. But yeah, not a bad record. Different sound for them. And then we got Hell's Pit here. I do have the slip covers for these actually too somewhere. But this album right here was fucking ridiculous, man. The song Bowling Balls. Oh, just so... This album's hardcore, man. The lyrics are just so batshit crazy on this. Yeah. And then we got The Calm, which was another EP. ICP really likes to drop EPs. Not really the greatest one. It was weird sounding. Once again with The Tempest. This was okay. Again, their sound was just so different on it. Bang Pow Boom. I think there was like 3 or 4 different cover arts for this album. ICP is really good at marketing their shit, making people buy multiple copies of their albums. Then we got the Mighty Death Pop. This was one of 3 cover deluxe box sets, and each one came with a different bonus disc. I chose the one with Freaky Tales because I'm a big Too Short fan, and it's basically them doing a Freaky Tales song for like an hour. It's fucking insane. Next up here we got Forgotten Freshness, Volume 1 and 2. Just a bunch of left off stuff from albums, random shit. Some pretty good stuff on there, some Eminem disses of course. Then we got Volume 3, again along the same stuff, left off tracks, and I really like the insides of these because they tell you why they were left off albums and and shit like that. It's kind of cool. Then we got Volume 4, again same stuff. There's just, God, these guys have put out so many fucking albums and songs, it's ridiculous. Mad props to anybody that owns actually all their records. And then Volume 5, this had some interesting tracks, like in some stuff that was left off from the early 90s too. Like, that's how much fucking material these guys have recorded, Still putting out shit that much years later. Alright, so then we got In Depth here, the expansion pack. for the life of me, I can't remember what this sounds like at all. Can't even talk about this one. So weird. Then we got Insight. Insight, super, super underrated MC in my opinion. Really, really cool shit, man. Disc 1, Disc 2. Yeah, instrumentals for the fucking dope, man. I love this album right here, the Blast Radius. This shit is fucking amazing. Really, really underrated MC in Insight, man. I wish he just... I don't know, man. I don't know if he's put out any new stuff recently, but I don't know. Those albums I fucking love. Inspected Deck, Uncontrolled Substance. This is Inspected Deck's first record. I really enjoy this album, man. I know a lot of people kind of give this one shit a little bit, but I think there's some really dope shit. Inspected Deck's a dope MC. Even when his albums aren't the best sounding, he's still good on the mic. The Movement, very interesting, weird beats on this record. It's something that's kind of plagued Inspected Deck most of his career, I believe, but I don't know. I like that record, actually. It was kind of fun. The Resident Patient, I was not really feeling this album a whole lot. It felt kind of rushed. It felt awkward to me. I don't know, there's something weird about that album. Then we got an Intelligent Hoodlum double record here. His first album, Intelligent Hoodlum, and then we got Intelligent Hoodlum Tragedy. Yeah, both amazing, amazing records, man. I always remember when the episode of The Fresh Prince when Will Smith was talking about picking up the new Intelligent Hoodlum album. That always made me laugh. It's fucking awesome. Well, losing cards here. Next up, we got iReels, produced by K.O. Itachi. This has got to be one of my least favorite K.O. Itachi produced albums. This, I don't know, maybe it's iReels on the mic. I always like the cover art, but it never really did much for me. Then we got I Self-Divine, Self-Destruction. This is pretty damn cool. Really good stuff here from Rhymesayers. It's been a long time since I bumped that one too, actually. Mixed up a little bit here. We got the Jacka from the Mob Figures. I picked this album up because one of my buddies was like, you gotta get it. And, you know, he's into hip-hop like I am. Like, we usually don't check out albums like this. And I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was fun. It's not for everybody. I will say that. Jake 1, White Van Music. Absolutely fucking love this album. Really, really stacked lineup of MCs. You got Black Milk, Knots, MOP, Freeway, Brother Ali, Posse and Slug, MF Doom, Young Buck, Bishop Lamont, Busta Rhymes, Prodigy, Evidence, Alchemist, Blueprint, MF Doom, Casual, Keek the Sneak, Elzine, Royce to 5'9", and so on. So, really good stuff, man. I enjoyed that album. Next up, Jadakiss's first album, Kiss the Game Goodbye, which is fucking dope. My favorite song to this day still is Jada's Got a Gun, if that's going to focus, but I love that track, man. Something about the way he just delivers his lines. It's gangster. Kiss of Death, yeah, I thought this album was complete crap. Jackie, the Motormouth, God vs. Satan. This is fucking awesome. I don't really hear a lot of people talk about this one, but this is a really good album. It's got too many skits in my opinion. It's one of those albums that sounds better like on your iPod, but yeah, good shit though. Next up, the long out of print Last Chance No Breaks by Jamal, one half of Illegal. Always love this record, man. Really, really dope production. Easy Mo B, Eric Sermon, we got Rockwilder, shit like that, man. Really fucking dope production. Yeah, fades them all. And what we're listening to in the background here is JR, Jazz Revolution again. This is Jay Rawls and John Robinson. Fucking awesome record. I love this album. Really cool jazzy type shit. It's really good. Really good album. Then we got Jaylib, JD, and Madlib, Champion Sound. Everybody knows about this classic record. There's the two. Yeah, what can I say? I've got the slip somewhere on here, somewhere in the room. J-Rock, some more like newer type gangster. This was another album the same buddy told me to pick up, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really care for it that much, but it's got some decent joints on it anyways. Sorry about the shoddy camera here. I'm sitting on the ground and my legs are killing me. Ja Rule, Rule 336. I was never really a fan of Ja Rule ever. I actually never bought this album. Somebody left this at my house, which was obviously used. Yeah, so hence being the only Ja Rule album in my collection. Jail Felony, What You Gonna Do? This was the second album. I used to have his first album on tape, which I thought was so fucking dope. This one's pretty cool. It's got the classic What You Gonna Do on there and shit. I like Jail Felony, man. I like his voice, actually. Getting into Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, amazing. Absolutely fucking love this album, man. Dead Presidents. Can't Knock the Hustle is still my favorite song on the album, but love it. 10 out of 10 album. Love it. In My Lifetime Volume 1, I actually love this album too, man. I fucking love Real Niggas with Too Short, man. That's like my fucking joint. I love that track. Face Off's dope, man. 1 in a Million. Really, really good album. Not as good as the first one, but I love that fucking record. Then Volume 2 came. I really enjoyed this album when it first came out. It didn't like kind of, hold its own throughout time for me though. There's something about this album, I get really bored with it fast, but it's still a good album. I'm not going to say it's a bad album. Then we got Volume 3 here. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this album. I'm not even a big fan of like Big Pimpin' and shit like that. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just overplayed at the time, but it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. One of my, not least favorite Jay-Z albums, but we come to the classic Blueprint. This album right here has some joints on it that were so overplayed, but it's a good album. Overall, really, really good. I believe that album actually even got 5 mics in the Source, even though the Source was not very credible at the time. Jay-Z, The Blueprint 2. Double disc. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this album, man. It's got some decent joints on it. It's got some bad joints too, but it is what it is. It's not terrible, but then we come to the Dynasty. I do like a couple tracks on this album. Overall, I think this album is not that great, but it's decent for a listener too, though. Jay-Z, The Black Album, absolutely classic. I mean, what can I say? Everybody knows and probably owns this album. It's amazing stuff. Really good stuff. The Linkin Park Jay-Z mashup Collision Course. Surprisingly, I actually do enjoy this. I don't know why, but I think it's actually pretty fun. I cannot get that back in because this cover is all fucky. Kingdom Come, complete garbage. Absolutely trash. American Gangster, love this album. Fucking awesome. After Kingdom Come, this was such a great album to come out with, man. Really, really good return. And then he did it again. The Blueprint 3, this is complete shit too. I hate this album. It's really not good. But anyways, that's going to do it. I actually never picked up Jay-Z's last album because I listened to it and it was complete rubbish in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to it. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for shelf number 15. I will hope to get to number 16 as soon as I can. Just really, really busy as of late. Been out of town too much. And yeah, so anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Talk to you later. Peace out.